Chuck mentioned earlier in the show that I had been a 17-year-old tour guide in London for Public Enemy when they came to London for the first time. And it actually is a little deeper than that. I had Yo Bum Rush the Show vinyl, and I flipped my album over to the back. And on the back, there's this, the credits and stuff like that. And there's also a Public Enemy fan club address. And
you wrote to that?
I wrote fan mail to Public Enemy at 16, turning 17 years old. And I knew that this was going to get read, and I knew that it was going to get taken seriously, and I knew that somebody was going to reach out to me. And I know that's rather cocky for me to say, but I swear to you, at 16, getting ready to turn 17, I knew it, and I'll tell you why. Because in this long letter to Public Enemy, I explained to them, although I am of Caribbean descent, and there's a large Caribbean community in England, whereas our connection to our direct descendants may be a little more step, because, Africans got dropped off all over the place, and, so ours is it's easier for somebody who's an American to trace their ancestor in Africa than
Puerto
it is for somebody.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Oh, y'all don't even know, see?
Than it is for someone in England. You know what I mean? It's a few more steps. I explained all of this. I explained how their music touched me. Because of that, I explained how my father had me read and know exactly what was going on. Although I wasn't living in America, I knew what was going on with Bobby Seale. I knew what was going on with the Panthers. I read George Jackson's Soledad Brother, The Prison Letters. My father had me read all of this at like 12, 13 years old. So I put all of this in the letter, and I was like, I connect to them, and they're gonna read it and feel it and see it. And they did, and they contacted me when they came to London, and I was like, and it was just surreal for me. Like, all my friends, hip hop had just exploded in England. This was like something new and formulated and like strengthening in the hearts of a young black teenager. Not the pop, the cattle, and turst the cap. Not the young black teenager. You know what I mean?
The irony is dripping off to that. You know they produced that group, right?
Yes.
Wow.
But I tell you this, is that it's because the boxes of mail that came in the Def Jam at that particular time, Monie, and I think Griff is
Was
the
it
one
Def Jam? Was it the 510? Was it the 510?
Because the Beastie Boys had
address?
a box that was the size of a refrigerator, full of letters, right? And then LL Cool J had a box that was the size of a stove. And we had a box that was the size of a shoebox. 1987. So like, okay. But one thing we did, we took it seriously and said, well, look, when we leave this country, okay, fine, they can have this country. We're going to go to the rest of the world, and we're going to prove to the rest of the world what rap music and hip hop was about, because that was the territory we thought that was uncharted, coming from a U.S. rap situation. So when we first went into London, we said, no, this is going to be the British invasion. We're going to go in there and it was a whole kit and caboodle. And that was really pretty much our best eye-opening experience it was truly like revolutionary to enter the UK at that time, November 1st, 1987. And that's why It Takes a Nation of Millions to hold us back. It opens up like London, and we wanted to prove to the United States that, okay, you ain't on us, the rest of the world is on us. And they was like, London? And people would ask stupid questions like, they got hip hop over there? Don't you hear them? Oh, so we wanted to kind of like show them like what Earth, Wind & Fire did on Gratitude, and then the rest is the rest.